I'm Sammy, the Ice Dragon Slayer. You normally see me with bandages on my neck, wrists, ankles, and stomach when I'm wearing a crop top and knee-length pants. It's because I have scales there and I hate people judging me by them, so I cover them up. Today I'm wearing a blue long-sleeve crop top and knee-length pants. So today I have bandages on my neck, stomach, ankles, and just in case, wrists. I'm in a random town that I didn't catch the name of when I came here. It was a nice town as well. I'm sitting on a bench in a park right now just relaxing. I should come here more often. I muttered to myself. So you don't come here that often? Why is that? I looked behind me and saw a blonde male Aaron my age. And judging by his scent he is a dragon slayer. UG. Why should I answer that, sir? Because I'm a nice guy. He said in reply. Not a good answer, sir. Tell me your name and then magic and age and then I will tell you. I'm Sting Eucliffe of Sabertooth, currently the guild master. I'm the White Dragon Slayer and one of the twin dragons of Sabertooth. I'm 19 years of age and counting. I'm Sammy. I'm an Ice Dragon Slayer and am currently 18 years of age. I don't go to the same town that often because I like to keep moving. And no, I don't come all that often. It's a shame a pretty girl like you won't come to town all that often. You should stay. You could even be a member of Sabertooth. I blushed a light pink. Should I show him why I tend to keep moving town to town? Is it worth it? Want to know why I keep moving from town to town? Why is that? I took off all the bandages that have been hiding my scales. They were an icy blue. He just stared. He took my wrist and looked more closely. Cool. How did you get scales? Woke up one day to find them and my dragon gone. Other than that, I have no clue. You know what? You're joining Sabertooth. They probably won't even notice. What do you say, gorgeous? 1. Stop the failed attempt of flirting. 2. I told you my name and it's Sammy. 3. Beware of how close you get during the spring. 4. I would like to join. Lead the way, Sir Sting of Sabertooth. I mentally laughed at my little joke and he gave me a cheeky smile. He then started to walk and I followed. I had my bag over my shoulder as I followed him. We talked about a bunch of stuff while we walked and I didn't even try to keep track of the topics since they changed every few sentences. When we made it to Sabertooth, I looked at it in awe and he opened the door and we entered. The members of the guild we talking a bit, some of which were drinking though. It was cool. Tables and chairs spread out in a cozy manner. There were also some chairs and couches that you would find in one's home. It was really nice. I saw 2 people reading in one of the 2 or 3 couches. Sting led me to a bar in the center of THS room and had me sit down. He sat on the counter, leaned down to get something from behind the counter, pulled a stamp out of a box and put the box next to him. What color and where? Dark blue and on my neck. The left side would be good. I said with no hesitation. He stamped me and put the stamp in the box and put the box back in its place behind the counter. Welcome to Sabertooth, Sammy. He cheered. Good to be here. I said, smiling. I looked around at my surroundings while stroking my new guild mark on my scales. Sting Kuan. Who's the pretty lady that's sitting by you? That's Sammy. She is a new member of Sabertooth. And Sammy, this is Lecter. My partner and one of my best friends. I nodded. The name's Krista? Or Chris? It just depends on if I'm in girl form or guy form. Please don't judge me for that. I like to be in guy form because, well, when I'm in my true form, girl form, I tend to be misjudged as a weak and worthless wimp. But really, I'm really strong. I may be a bit shy, but I'm the best when it comes to fighting. Anyway, I'm in guy form right now and I'm currently wandering Magnolia. I'm looking for Fairytail. I have a baggy long sleeve shirt on and jeans and I have no shoes. I was getting a lot of stares from the people I passed and I kept my head low, trying to hide in the air in front of me. I was wandering aimlessly until I saw someone with blonde hair and had a pink emblem on her hand. I went up to her. Miss, do you know where, the guild fairytail is? I asked a bit insecure. I had my head down. I do know where Fairytail is. Follow me. And you don't need to be shy, you know. She said with a smile. I'm Lucy. And you are? I am Kate, Chris, I said a bit nervously. She smiled at me. Nice to meet you. And have you seen a guy with pink hair anywhere? He ran off out of the guild for who knows what, and I was out here looking for him. I shook my head, and then someone appeared behind me, and it startled me a lot. I ran behind Lucy and cowered in fear a bit. Nice going, Natsu. You scared him, she said to him. Sorry. I didn't mean to. Who is he anyway? He asked. He said his name was Chris. And that's when my transformation magic decided to fail me and had me go back to my girl form. Actually, Krista, I said, trailing off, and then both of them jumped. But when the pink-haired guy recovered from shock, he sniffed me. I went a shade of red that put my red baggy long-sleeved shirt to shame. He didn't back off, so I decided I'd bring me knee up to his gut. He coughed up a bit of blood though. He backed off then. Don't get that close again, I said, and Lucy just stood in shock, and then I left and I eventually found the local guild on my own. I turned into a guy again before I slowly opened the door, but I closed it when my table came flying. I then tried to open it again, and I walked in and I went straight to the master of the guild. He was an old dude that was short and sat on the counter of the bar with a white-haired girl by him. He saw me and asked, "How may I help you, child?" Like to. Come on, child. Spit it out, he said. I took a deep breath before saying, I would like you to join, sir. I said it as fast as I could. What magic, child? And what's your name? He asked. And my magic is Star Dragon, Slayer magic, sir. And increase. I said what I could really fast. He then turned to the girl by him. Mira. Stamp him. Welcome to Fairytail, Chris, he said, and I sighed in relief that he wouldn't reject me. Like the other 10 guilds,